Great. Love this. Hi. Welcome back. So yeah. This is a new one on me. Was getting loads of dropped frames, and then XSplit was just like, oh, by the way, we couldn't do what you asked us to, so rip. I was like, oh, okay, great. Love this. This is a new bug that I've not seen. Fantastic. I'm hoping it was just an internet blip that kind of made XSplit cry. Yeah, so... yeah, we'll have part 5.1 and 5.2. I'll deal with that on YouTube later. I paused. We've missed a chunk of cutscene because I wasn't really paying attention. But basically, we found a little pan sage. We're gonna snooze this ad break, so we can at least get back into the game for a minute. Yeah, we found a little pan sage. I now need to load the new YouTube thing so I can keep an eye on the chat, which is a pain. But hey. There we go. At least that's back. Wonderful. Hooray. Ooh, alrighty. Well, let's reload the game, shall we? Resume. So we found a little pan sage and he had a little he fell over. Poor little guy.
Do you think it's okay to try and help it?
Yeah. If it decides to cause trouble, we can handle it.
Hey, you alright?
Poor pan sage.
Seems like a nice Pokemon.
Yeah, you're right. What's all
He's
this?
doing laundry.
A lab coat.
Hey, maybe you can let us know what's going on.
Tell us everything, pan sage. Oh, you a Pokemon that works here? We have a few questions for you. Tell us about the lab coat. So you had a lab coat in that basket. Do you know anything about the scientist? Oh, he's your partner? Oh, Simon. That's your partner's name? Oh, his clothes were starting to smell, so you washed them for him, huh? Aw, cute. Do you think the man in the photo is his partner? Probably. Wasn't there a Simon in the old, lab? The, whatever the hell it was called, I don't, whatever it was. Pokemon Research Lab place we were in. Is your partner the guy in this photo? That's what I thought. What's Simon doing here anyway? Research? Well, that figures. He's a scientist. But do you know anything specific? He doesn't seem to enjoy his research since he came here. You're allowed to come and go as you please, but he hasn't been outside in months? How's that possible? Tough-looking guy's always watching. Oh, it means the factory manager, I guess. So is Simon being forced to continue his research? Seems that way. Poor guy. Can you tell us about the factory manager? You don't like him because he's always rushing Simon to get stuff done, and he always looks so scary, huh? What's he trying to get Simon to do? He's forcing Simon to make something. He said something about cells. They must be Mewtwo cells. But wait, in that case... We were told there were only 2 people in this world who could incubate Mewtwo cells. Dr. Walls himself and his lab assistant, so that must mean Pansage's partner is Walls' former assistant. Exactly. Hey Pansage, did Simon ever work with an old man with a white beard? A long time ago they worked together. I knew it! Thanks, Pansage. He seemed to enjoy his work back then, huh? Don't worry, Pansage. We'll find out the secret of this factory and make sure you guys can go free. Aww. Poor Pansage. If there's anything you know about this place, we'd love to have the info. Is the factory manager scary, but the other workers aren't so bad, huh? They seem really happy when they see you, and they give you treats and stuff? Oh, so the security guards must have been talking about Pansage. I told you it was a Pokemon. Okay, well thanks, Pansage. That's a big help, little buddy. I appreciate it. Well, I think we're getting a good idea of what to do next. We need to get to Simon's room. You know where to go, right? Far under the first floor. We need to find Simon and hear what he can tell us about R. Plus, figure out a rescue plan. But how do we get down to the first floor? We use Spinnerack! Downstairs is heavily guarded. They've got the place pretty well covered. We only need to deal with the factory manager and the 2 guards to get through. As long as we have the right plan, we can do it. We can get help from the Pokemon. Pretty sure Pansage will be happy to help us. And Spinnerack wanted to get down to the first floor, so it might be willing to help too. And we have Excelgor. Of course, you're part of the team too. Excelgor's speed will definitely be a huge help. Let's figure out a way to get down there. Okie dokie. Let's do it. How do we get down there? Spinnerack and Excelgor.
The room we need to get to on the first floor? It's in the back part of the building. So we'll have to decide who's gonna distract the guards.
Yep. Okay. So we can sneak down to the first floor with Spinnerack. Pansage can distract them. And Excelgor can flip the switch.
Interesting you'd think that.
What's the reason? Excelgor's speed. Yep, Pansage gets along with the workers, and Spinnerack has sturdy threads.
Okay, got
We're
it.
planning a heist.
Pansage
Heist and a
will get
rescue
the guards'
mission, Eddie. How you
attention.
doing? Welcome in.
And during that, Excelgor will turn on the conveyor belt. While everyone is busy dealing with all of that, we'll use Spinnerack's string to make our way down to the room. That sounds like a great plan.
It's the best plan. What could go wrong? We thought up a good strategy. Yay! You ready? We're counting on you. Let's go, everybody. There you go. Pansage is seeing his friends. Excelgor goes, boop, button pressed. Oh no! Dun dun dun! Quick, let's go down. Spinnerack got us covered. I feel this, Eddie. I am also tired. Everything was fine until XSplit decided to have a minor crisis, but we're back and it's fine. Everything's great. I just have to do some admin at the end of this. Thanks, Spinnerack. I can't go in that door. Right, quick, to the door. This door. Let's go, huh? It's locked. Of course it is. Oh, hi, Pansage. You really helped us out earlier. Yeah, our plan works thanks to you. Oh look, I'm now live. Thank you, Stream Elements. Took you a while. Just making sure my frames aren't dropping again. No, we're okay. You'll introduce us to Simon? Hey, thanks. Streaming software and functioning normally. Being a better duo. I wish I could. Hi, Simon. Simon Yen. Former assistant to Walls.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
No way. Could those be Mewtwo cells?
Huh.
What? How do you know about these?
I have my
Who
reasons.
are you?
Oh no, the factory manager.
We're working this case. Don't worry, we're on your side.
We're trying to
On
get
my
you out of
side?
here.
Yo, Doctor. Hope all is going well. It is almost time, you know.
Of course, no problems.
Aw, don't look so sad, Doc. This is the last shipment, and once it's done, you're free to go.
Really? I don't buy it.
I'll let you get back to work.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
So, did you mean it when you said you were on my side?
Yep.
And how did you know about the cells?
We know many things. Sorry to have surprised you. We actually got info from Walls. Dr. Walls? You mean the same Walls who was the first director of PCL? That was the name of the thing! That's right. If he mentioned the cells to you, then that means he really trusted you. You said you were looking into the incidents? Yeah. The reason we went to Walls is because we needed to know more about R. But it doesn't seem like you're a scientist. Why this interest? Well, my dad is a detective, and he was investigating the incidents involving Pokemon, but he's gone missing now. And when we followed the information he left behind, it led us to R. I see. Seems like you're a pretty good detective yourself. You'd be doing me a favor if you solved this case too. About 6 months ago, a tall man brought me here and has had me making R ever since. It's terrible, but wasn't there some talk of you being freed soon? Yeah, apparently the factory will be moving soon. All I need to do is assist them until then. Not that I believe they'll really let me go. Even if they are telling the truth, R is not something that should exist in this world. I'm happy to help you out. Sweet! I'd sign up for the Tire Club, but I'm too tired to sign. That sounds like the perfect membership.
Yes.
Tell us about Vols. He was the director of PCL when I first joined. Eventually, he started to let me help out with his own research. Even the explosion at PCL is half my fault, but the professor took full responsibility and left. I see. I wanted to follow him, but he wouldn't let me. Well, it seems like he was able to find a nice quiet place to settle down. That's good to hear. I had been worried about him ever since the accident. Can you tell us about the cells? They were used as Mewtwo cells were used instead of Mew. That's right, we made a mistake. Mew is a very rare Pokemon after all. Dr. Walls looked everywhere he could to get a hold of its cells, and he must have been tricked by someone. Not everyone can be trusted, unfortunately. Don't we know it? I regret it to this day. It's how we ended up creating the terrible substance known as R. Dr. Walls told us the effects of R were likely caused by Mewtwo's Berserk gene. Can you tell us about the gene? In order to explain that, I'll need to tell you more about the Pokemon Mewtwo. It's said that Mewtwo was created by recombining Mew's genes. What do you mean? In order to make it extremely aggressive, it seems like it was some sort of experiment to create a powerful Pokemon. I agree, it's horrible. So this recombined gene is the Berserk gene. That's right. Because that gene was what we used, R became what it is now. Have you seen my father? This is my dad in this photo. Have you seen him? It seems like he infiltrated this place about 2 months ago. Can't say that I have, sorry. Although 2 months ago is when the factory manager got very upset, saying R was stolen from the chemical storage area. That must have been my dad. Everyone here was frantically trying to find this intruder, and since then, they've really stepped up security. Thanks! Hi, Pansage. Thank you for your help, Pansage. You were great. Can you tell us about Simon? You don't care if you have to stay as long as Simon can go free? Aww. God love little Pansage.
Hey,
No wonder Keith was after Harry. We found out a lot, but there was something they said that got my attention. About the chemical storage area? Exactly, that's where Harry got hold of R. I wonder if that's where he got the photo too. You were in the photo too, weren't you? Yeah, I must have been here before. I've been feeling that way ever since we entered this place. I wonder if you'll remember anything if we go to the chemical storage area. I don't know about that, but we may find some clue about Harry. Let's ask Simon to see if we can get into the storage area. Is there anything else I can look at? This is where he's sleeping. He's not allowed to leave this room. Could you tell us what chemical storage is? We'd like to take a look. It's right above this room. Info on R should be there too. It's probably locked, but you can get it open with this key. Thank you! Are you sure this is wise? If they find you're helping me. Don't worry. If anything happens to me, the production of R will stop completely. So they can't really do much. Just be careful you're not caught. Oh, one more thing. R that's in storage gets shipped out once we have enough. Depending on the timing, the storage could be empty. We'll take a look anyway. You said this was the last shipment, right? Where's it being shipped to? That I don't know. But I've got an idea about how we can find out. I'll start preparing for that, so just leave it to me. I got the key! What is this? Oh, it's food. Obviously food for Pansage. This machine they said was carried from the wharf? Oh, it's more like a tank than a machine. A microscope. So that's what the cells look like. Cans of some sort of health food. We should take one to Spinnerack. Hey Simon, is it alright if we take one? Sure, but I can't imagine why you'd want one. Spinnerack wants one, apparently. I love that we're just gonna subtly walk out and be like, hey! Just roaming the factory now, this is fine. Here you go, Spinnerack, present for you. Smell of them to make me choke. Do you think you'd wait on opening it and pull us up first? Let's go back upstairs. Thanks, Spinnerack. Okay. So this must be chemical storage that we were at first. Where we found Pansage. Oh, there's now more stuff here. The chemical storage area should be just ahead. It's right above Simon's room. Let's get all this out of the way. Okay. Push that up. Push that up. Push this way. Oh, classic strength puzzles, huh? I feel like this is wrong. Actually, no, maybe not. Because that I can push up. This I can push to the right. Oh, no, wait, I am wrong. Oh no, there's a hole there. I didn't see the hole. Yay! I can do strength puzzles. Yay me! Okay, so this should be chemical storage.
This room is familiar. I'm getting really close to remembering something.
I'm glad. It'd be nice if you could. Look at this. Our export plan. It's an outline for their plan. Seems like Keith is going to export R. But if R gets used all over the world, it'll be chaos. It'll be impossible to stop. Let's figure out exactly what it is they plan to do. What does it say? The production. The biggest problem we face is that R can only be produced using the machine under PCL. We must purchase a new production facility and establish a stable manufacturing system as soon as possible. We completed the purchase of the location a few days ago. The warehouse at Rhine Wharf will be our first step in establishing a stable base of operations. Sales routes. Now we must find a wealthy patron who is comfortable keeping secrets. I'm currently in the process of using my underground connections to establish contacts among upper-class citizens. Once we manage to get those contacts, we should be able to use that network to reach out and expand our sales. Carlos should be close to completing his analysis of R. We will temporarily use the warehouse at Rhine Wharf as our base, but our ultimate goal is to move the production machinery overseas and establish a large-scale production facility there. Aha! I see. What else can I look at in here? Some kind of document behind the box. Ah, experimentation report. What does it say? R's properties. It has different properties depending on whether it's in liquid or gas form. This allows it to be used in different situations, different ways depending on the situation. Both forms are nearly odorless, and only Pokemon with a very acute sense of smell have any chance of detecting it. So, like Manectric, maybe. The balloon used to cause the incident in the amusement park is the perfect example of R's property as a gas. R is dispersed by popping the balloon. The dispersal radius is approximately 3 feet, which is sufficient for most needs. And liquid form. The best way to utilize R in its liquid form is to inject it into food. R's effects are amplified when the two types of liquid, red and green, are mixed together. In fact, the easiest way to gain the effects of R is to inject the red and green liquids separately into food. R's effects will be amplified for any Pokemon that consumes the food. Okay, well that's obviously what we saw in Trevenant. And then capsule form. Here I will lay a potential future development of R. Currently, it's transported using special vials. However, these vials break easily and also prevent efficient mixing of the liquids. We have begun working on a capsule form to counter these drawbacks. By storing R in a durable capsule, my hope is to improve its portability while reducing the risk of damage. Additionally, I plan to incorporate a device that allows the two separated liquids to be mixed whenever the user chooses. In other words, the capsule device will allow a user to disperse the mixed R automatically with no restrictions on place or time. Ugh. There still exists a need to gather more experimental data and improve R. Currently, it has two major drawbacks. Its effects are temporary, and it is impossible to communicate with the Pokemon under the influence of R. My plan is to continue research on R in order to develop a new version that will allow the power-enhancing effects to last an extended period of time, while also allowing the Pokemon's partner to communicate with it. Ugh, this just screams Team Rocket. Giovanni would love this shit.
That Keith. He's making preparations to export R.
He is. Okay. We have the information. We've got to stop Keith's plan. Let's let Mr. Baker and Inspector Holliday know immediately. Still, no evidence of where Dad might be. Pikachu, what's wrong? You're curious about what's in this box? Yeah. That's strange. Do you think it's a memory of when you came with Dad? I'm not sure. Do you think you could open it up? Starring Jack Black
So
as
what do you
Giovanni.
think this is?
He could never.
I could swear that I've seen this thing before. Well, let's open it and see what's inside.
Shouldn't we make sure it's safe before we... Pikachu! This is why I didn't want you to open it yet!
You fool.
Pikachu! Pikachu!
Oh, you fool. Oh. It's the thing of R that you looked at. From the photograph. The memories! It's Mewtwo!
Pikachu! 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 Pikachu!
Oh yeah. I guess that wasn't a dream at all.
Pikachu!
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Tim, hi.
Are you alright? I knew you shouldn't have opened that up.
Yeah. But it made me remember something.
Something indeed.
It would seem I made quite the commitment.
Shocking. You What do you mean? You made a promise? To who? Huh, brace yourself for a shock. Mewtwo. What? You mean that Mewtwo? The one whose cells they used to make R? That's right. When in the world did you promise it? You see, I promised to recover the Berserk gene and capture the mastermind of the whole R case. In my dream, I was pleading with Mewtwo to save Harry. My guess is it offered to help me if I was able to help it out first. But why would it rely on you to do such an important thing? What do you mean? I'm a great detective. I bet Mewtwo heard of my reputation and decided I was trustworthy. I mean, I can't remember the details, but still. Something tells me he made that last bit up. Well, there we go. We now know that we owe Mewtwo. Is there anything else in here? I guess not. Okay. Let's get out of here. We need to go and see Holiday and Baker.
Well, so far so good.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Tim, close the door now.
What?
Just close the door. Hurry!
Hold it, pal. Hey now, who are you?
Uh-oh, not good.
Nobody.
Open this door!
What should we do? He's gonna get us, Pikachu.
Uh-oh.
Seems we're trapped, like a Rattata in a cage.
Where's Excel? Go
So
off!
you're in there. Open up!
Are you ready? You gotta open up the door just as he tries to smash into it.
Yeah, then he can fall over and it'll be great. Escape time! I'm gonna sneeze. This is not the time.
Now's our chance.
Run!
Pikachu, let's use that.
What are we doing?
You're done. I'm coming after you.
Excelgor, distract him for us. Selgor!
Oh yeah? You wanna fight?
Selgor!
Good luck catching him. Buttons, 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 buttons. Aha! He is in a box now.
We did it.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. Like, get out of there.
Think this'll stop me?
Well, apparently not.
Where are you? I'm coming for you.
Oh dear, he's definitely gonna fall down the stairs.
Good luck with that. Tim, now's our chance.
Oops, I missed.
I'm gonna get you.
So that's what happens if you miss. It just takes you back in time. Here's Boxman. He is fused with the box. We will have to get Mewtwo a birthday present next February. I feel bad. I'm terrible. I've never even got him a card. Headed to the first floor to rescue Simon. However, he proposed an idea that took us completely off guard.
Oh, perfect. There's a container right here.
What are you doing?
It's just big enough for the two of you. Go on. Get in.
What?
Really? What's it for anyway?
The product being shipped today. Guys from the organization will take it. So that should get you right to their headquarters.
I don't know.
That seems dangerous.
It's our only clue. We've got to take this chance.
All right then.
Okay. Excelgor.
Please
Take
take
this
this to
message.
Mr. Baker.
Your notes on their plans. Great idea, Tim. We're counting on you, Excelgor. Sal, gone!
Tell them what we're doing.
Here they come. Hurry.
All right.
Quick, let's get inside. We're going on a trip.
But what about you?
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Be super careful. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. Well, great. I guess we're in a box now. There's probably some air holes, I guess. Who knows? It is 5 to 2. I guess we could see what little cutscene we get after this. Because this should be the start of chapter 8? Yeah. Where R goes. We stayed quiet as we could in the dark for quite a long time, all to figure out where R would eventually end up.
Hey, don't we need that container too? Nah, it doesn't have the mark. Just food.
Oh no!
That should be it then. Yep, we better get moving. Chief Norman is not a very patient guy. That's for sure. You got it? Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
I think they're gone. Here. Let me help you.
Hey, stop treating
Hi,
me like a
Rattata.
Pokemon. Freedom at last. Is this some kind of storage space? It looks like a factory.
This is obviously
I
their new,
agree. But they
production
mentioned
plant.
Keith's name. Think it's their base?
I'm not sure if it's their base, but we know the containers with R in them were taken to him. Now what?
We look for R, and then I'll bet you we find Keith.
Sounds good to me. Let's get
Rattata's
going.
having a great time. Okay. Find out where R has been taken. What do we got?
Where did the containers go? Let's follow the trail, Tim.
Let's do it. Well, not now. This is probably going to have to be next time. Which, unfortunately, is not next week. But we'll get to that in a minute. Oh, what's this? This doesn't look like it came from the factory. You're right. Seems like I got a lot of different stuff here. Well, it is storage, so... Good work. You know, we might actually finish this next time. Seems like a schedule for inspection duty. What? He'll be hassled if we're seen by someone. Let's not linger too long. Well, I don't think there's anything else in here, so... Let's go. Are we on a ship? I would... Oh, look! There's 2 Rattatas! Oh, that's cute. We'll deal with them in a minute. I get the feeling we are on a boat. Big old ship. Okay, so we have a lift here. I have to talk to the Rattata. Okay. Hello. Hello, Rattata. Raised on a tropical island. Huh? Looks like it looks like a Rattata, but it's a different Pokemon? You're right. Well, I guess you are a Rattata after all. It has a more subdued coloring than usual, and its body shape's a little different too. What do you know about this place? You're not sure? You got lost and ended up here after wandering around aimlessly? Huh. Food where you were before was fresher, but you made a friend here, so it's the best? Aw, are they friends? That's cute. No, you're too busy talking to your friend here to pay attention. Fair enough. It's fun when you hang out together. I'm glad to hear you two get along. How about this, Rattata? Hey, do you think you could tell us about this place? The best? It's that good. Oh, you've got a lot of good food and you made a good friend. Oh, wait, have we met you before? You're the same Rattata that tried to get on the ship. Haha. You say they came through here? They're headed up in the elevator we passed? We need to follow them. Let's hurry. The men with the large cases. Okay, well, we'll get in the lift and then that hopefully will save and then we'll be good. Yeah, there we go. Saving! Because saving is fun, everybody. Don't you know it?
Let's be careful, Tim, okay?
Yeah.
This doesn't strike me as careful. Oh, we're on a cruiser. Hi, Lapras.
What's this?
Ah, like a Brion. Chinchino. Oh, and the Frillish having drinks. Oh, I love this.
Thank you.
Is it some kind of resort?
We're on a floating resort, my dude. Wingull.
Can't be. A resort in the middle of the sea?
I guess so. What else could it be?
A cruise ship.
Ah, this is what's called a luxury cruise ship.
The SS Prime Treasure. Lovely.
You
Fancy.
think they're using a cruise ship to smuggle stuff?
Yes. Absolutely.
This is no good. If so, we need to find Keith, and quickly.
Right.
He'll be on the ship somewhere. We just don't know where. Saving. Excellent. Alrighty. Oh,
Hey,
what do you
Tim.
want?
Tim!
Maybe someone saw the man carrying the container. Let's ask around on the deck. Yeah, sure. We will do. But not today! That's enough for today. As it is now time for me to wrap up the stream again. Oh, goodness me. Ooh. That was louder than I expected, but hey, we joined back into the middle of a song. Whoops, never mind. Whatever, it's fine. Hello. So, I think one more stream of Detective Pikachu and we might actually finish this game, which is very exciting. So, unfortunately, that is not going to be next week. I have to go on a work trip next week, so there will be no stream next Wednesday. So Detective Pikachu, we will have to pick up the week after, which should be the 18th of June. Hopefully we'll wrap this up on that day. That'll be good. Unfortunately, there is also no stream on Friday because I am doing a different kind of work. So, yeah, you won't see me now until the 13th of June, when we'll be back with some more Monster Hunter stories. It's that time of year. I get busy in the summer, I'm sorry. My bad. It's something we all have to deal with, I'm afraid. But hey-ho, I'm sure you'll survive. I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine without me, you know? It'll be great. So, apologies for the drop in the middle of the stream there. That's not exactly what I had planned, but, hey, it happens, you know? So I'll have to go and do some admin to sort that out, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, but hey-ho. But yeah, we solved the case of the broken/missing violin, discovered that Keith is a bad man, bad Keith. We rescued a scientist and infiltrated a cruise ship. You know, free cruise, nice. There are perks to this line of work, I guess. Hopefully Excelgor will tell Baker and Holiday where we are, or at least what we're doing, so they might be able to find us. Who knows, or we're just sailing straight into danger. At least it's a luxury sailing. Huh. Oh, to be trapped on a luxury cruise ship, huh? There are definitely worse places to be. For now, though, we need to wrap up the stream. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed what we were up to. I need to go and have a look and see who's online. I have to go and do some bits for work, so this will probably be another easy-ish. Oh, Chris is online. I've not raided Chris for a very long time. Hopefully he'll be on for a little while yet. So we're going to go and raid Shadow Clone Chris, who's playing Crash Bandicoot 4. So that'll be good fun. Let's go and do that, shall we? There we go. We'll start the raidy raid. If you fancy coming along for the raid, please do. Then join us as we go and see Shadow Clone Chris. If not, I appreciate you hanging out. And as I say, there won't be any streams for a little while, but I will be back on the 13th of June. In the meantime, you have got YouTube. There is plenty of stuff going on YouTube to keep you amused, plus the unboxing channel. If you fancy some chill card openings, there's that as well. So yeah, don't worry. You've got options if you feel like you're missing my content too much, but you know. And yeah, if you fancy buying some cool stuff, then take a look at my website. I am trying very hard to get some new stuff done, but that's mostly because I have 2 massive shows in August, and good grief, I have a lot to do. But it'll be fine. It'll be great. So yeah, if you fancy helping out and helping me pay for supplies, then any purchases from the shop go straight back into the business. Isn't that great? Plus, if you got enough channel points, you can get a 10% off voucher. Aren't you lucky? But yeah, there you go. That is it from me for now. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a great day, and I will see you on a stream real soon. Goodbye, everybody.